Welcome. This is Andy Brown behind the camera because I'm in the office of one of my oldest and best friends in the real estate industry, Farid Rad. Farid is one of the best, if not the best, commercial real estate agent in Florida.
Thank you.
I'm going to let him tell you his story and background. But Farid is now the kind of like the managing director for one of the larger Keller Williams commercial divisions in Central Florida. And with my new live streaming platform at the Climer School of Real Estate, I pulled on Farid. I want to make that platform more robust. So Farid is going to be hosting, at my request, a once a month free, think of it as everything you wanted to know about commercial real estate but were afraid to ask. It's going to be the first Friday of every month at 8:30. Was 8:30, right? 8:30, about 9:30 or whatever. And what this is meant to be for, so anybody in the city or this area or the state or the country, even the world, if they have a question about commercial real estate, they can get on for free and they can ask Farid anything they want. So, welcome Farid. I'm really excited about this. I know the first one's coming up. It's February
2nd.
Wow. It's right around the corner, right?
That's right.
So, a lot of people don't know you as well as I do. I think you're an awesome person. I was wondering if you would give me and everybody's watching this a little bit of your history and background in commercial real estate.
Sure. I've been in commercial real estate about 29 years. Left an engineering job for this business. It's fantastic, very rewarding, and the reason that I want to do the commercial power hour is to give back. I get a lot of questions from residential agents about how to get into the commercial real estate business, and most of them tend to be around training. So we have a full 1-year training course at KW Commercial, and I'm hands-on with all of my new agents. So I welcome all of our viewers.
Which is kind of amazing because, you know, you've been in the industry longer than I have. And I've been in it for almost 25 years. And I know that, and this is what I teach the students too, commercial real estate takes a heck of a lot more training and mentoring than residential real estate. But it seems to be more glamorous. So if somebody gets a big commercial deal or a prospect, and they get stars in their eyes, they have no idea what they're doing because it's not residential real estate. So I know one of the things I asked you on your power hour is I wanted you to make this kind of relevant for 3 groups of people. 1, residential agents who are thinking about getting into commercial real estate but are looking for training or don't know what to do. 2, commercial agents who are new and might not be getting quite the turnaround or answer that they need from their in-house brokerage trainer or mentor, and also from commercial buyers and sellers out there now, or especially maybe a first time commercial buyer or seller, right? They have a question, and as I understand it, anybody can chime in on this. The room will hold 100 people, and they can literally ask you anything they want, like a consultant, right?
Absolutely. Let me address the commercial agent aspect first. There are a lot of companies that will put you in business and leave you out there to fend for yourself. In fact, a very popular phrase is, you eat what you kill. And that's fine.
Heard that.
Except you have to consider legal liabilities as well as your pocketbook.
Oh yeah, there's always that legal liability thing,
Yes.
isn't there?
Which is also the reason why residential brokers resist residential agents doing commercial business.
Which, FYI, I think is a good idea. I really do. Unless you're going to get serious about it. I do.
Right. Most major companies now require that you do one or the other. And it's very important that they do that because of the legal aspects, as well as giving the customers proper service. You want to treat everyone like you want them to treat you. So it's important that you get the proper training, proper understanding of all commercial aspects, and zero in on the field that you like best, and begin your specialization process.
Hey, I'm curious. Somebody, for some reason, decides, obviously, people who own commercial real estate, there's a moment in time when they buy their first piece of commercial property, right?
Absolutely.
and whether they're on their 100th or 20th or second, one of them was their first one. It has to be a conscious decision. What would you say? What's the biggest unknown in your experience that someone that's wanting to buy their first piece of commercial real estate, that I guess what I'm trying to say is, what's the number one thing they seem to not know or be prepared for?
The number one thing that I believe that people run into is being able to locate the properties. Locating properties requires a lot of hands-on work, because in commercial real estate we don't have an MLS system. We don't have the type of cooperation that they do between the residential agents. So the number one thing I run into is, how do I find property? And the way to do that is to reach an active agent that's hands-on and has their finger on the pulse of real estate. So we know a lot of owners that own hotels, as well as industrial, as well as office, as well as land. So when you have those contacts, you have access to those properties directly. And that is the number one key, is, get involved with someone that is active in the business and has been trained properly.
And speaking of training, it's like possibly the single hardest designation to obtain in all of real estate.
Yes, I'm a designee right now, and the single hardest designation to obtain in real estate is Master of Appraisal.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
That's a very tough, not very rewarding side of the business, as all appraising is getting.
Is that what they call the MAI?
Yes. MAIs it's a very tough field to get into. We have Mike Lipsey training with our company nationwide. He's one of the best commercial real estate trainers in the business, as well as mentorship and hands-on training day to day. So we have 11 required courses that we put our agents through, and at the end of which they get their masters in real estate practice.
Wow,
So
that's awesome.
It's a very good program, and it's exclusively through Keller Williams Commercial.
Well, I got to tell you, even though I know you and I came to you to set this up, the more I heard you talk about this, the more excited I'm getting about this Power Hour. I think it's going to be amazing. And I'm predicting that I would say within 6 months, when we get the word out, not only are all 100 slots going to be taken, but I think there's going to be a waiting list. So Farid, I appreciate it. If somebody is watching this, I'm going to put this on YouTube and Facebook. If anybody's watching this and they want to get a hold of you because they have a question, a burning question,
Sure.
What is the best phone number and email for you?
My cell number is 407-920-1047. Feel free to contact me anytime. Email address is my name, farid.rad@kwcommercial.com.
All right. Hey, thank you. Really looking forward to this.
Thank you, Andy.